serves me, my memory ain't fade yet.
Knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Saric in at the 5. Portis finds Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo shoots over Crowder, and it comes off the front of the rim. Here's Bridges, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Portis, the pass to Giannis, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Paul with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Wasted no time on that one. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Here's Portis. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. And for the Suns, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. And the whistle. Play is guards with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. One for Chicago. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Down in the block, it's Markkanen and Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
This is a big man that's capable of brushing off contact inside.
Ball with it. From down in the low post, it goes. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first.
I mean, he's built like a truck. Draymond easily able to finish through contact now with the chance to put the cherry on top.
At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Green. First quarter, just over a minute played. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Levine with it. Wiseman picks him up. Here's Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Thompson the bounce pass. Curry passes to Green. uses the glass to finish the lane. Green's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Vucevic, and he gets the bucket. He has 6.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Thompson from long range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for the
They
ball.
get Stephen Curry and Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
And he makes both free throws.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine.
His team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot. Mobley and Allen together in the middle. And it's Garland in at the point. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Pass to Okoro from behind the arc. Smart grabs the miss. To the left side wing. Here's Schroeder. Rejected by Allen.
Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Outside Sexton takes the 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Horford. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Pass to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Allen. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss. Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Brown.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jared Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Tatum inside, goes back up, and there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game. Cleveland has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Dončić and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future. Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can.
The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And good that time. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now Jackson. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. George with the bucket.
A reliable jump shooter, Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Robinson finds Tucker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Miami with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Now here's Leonard. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And another three for the Clippers.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Tucker kicks to Butler. Here's Adebayo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry for the three. No good there. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Passes it to Adebayo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
For his career,